Hi guys, so I have permission to talk to you about a certain issue with Adriana. Now, while her family were out in New York, the family managed to contact Dr. Gary Collins, which is one of the guys who did the autopsy in Guyana. He was one of the specialists brought over from the Mount Sinai Hospital, New York, to do the procedure. And basically, when the family contacted him with questions, I can't tell you a lot of what they talked about because that's a legal issue. But he was very afraid and didn't want to talk on the phone. He was speaking to Adriana's aunt at first and he was terrified. Like, he was saying, no, let me meet you in person. I don't want to have this conversation on the phone. He refused to hand over the autopsy report to the family. And then the aunt put Amicia on the phone and he went mental. He was like, I don't want to talk to her. I don't want to talk to her. It was almost like he couldn't keep his composure with the lies if he had to face Adriana's mother. And he was okay talking to a family member, kind of. But when Amicia came onto the phone, he was just like, I won't talk to her. Put the aunt back on the phone. Because he literally couldn't cope with probably what he had done. And it's a lot easier to lie if you don't have to deal with the woman who's lost her child. Dr. Gary Collins is at a precipice at the moment where he could lose his whole career, depending on what he does next. And, you know, he could come forward and say, you know, I've agreed to an autopsy that's not completely done correctly, or the results aren't correct. But we'll have to see what he does next, because there is a chance that he will be called under oath to explain this autopsy and what it said.
Oh, there's a lot of open thoughts when it comes to Adriana Young case, right? Now, people is sitting down thinking about it and saying, I wonder if the American government actually picked this issue up and started to work on trying to get justice for Adriana Young. I wonder if, you know, they're investigating Guyanese, the Guyanese police them right now as we speak. I think that, let me tell you what I think. I think that's what me thinking. I think that there is a lot of officials that was around Adriana Young, even the memorial service that they have in America, and I was there. So out and looking on the big people that is attractive to this case, I'm thinking that somebody is taking this case up and they are pushing this case a little bit further than you think. So everybody will be questioned, included the first set of doctors that came from America. They will be questioned. Adriana Young case is not going to go like one of the regular death that you guys have in Guyana and we look past it. It went too far for us to turn back now. It's only going to get more deeper in investigation with this case, meaning people that work at the Doubleday Hotel will be questioned. You understand? And on that day, whichever family member that was there with Adriana Young, they will be questioned too. Now, why wouldn't you question everybody that was there so you can get to understand the case better? Questioning people is not saying you're going to arrest them. You're questioning them to know more about what happened on that day. So if you was a guest in that hotel, they could pull your name and want to question you if you were there on the day she was murdered. When somebody is murdered and they're murdered in a spot that my car is, and they see that my car have camera, like, look at it. My car is fully camera out. Camera, camera, camera. I have camera in the back of my car. My car is surrounded by camera. So anybody come around me, I can tell you, I will see you and you will be on a videotape. My car keep on videotaping right through. So that means anything me do, it videotape. Anything I say, it videotape. So, camera is all around when it comes to me. The WD hotel has a big hotel like that. That the camera was shut down on the day of Adriana Young death. Fuckery. Big fuckery. They have the upper hand to delete. But if the feds get involved, the feds will know where to go to retrieve these videos. Even if you delete it. This is how the feds work in America. The feds can get into something that you delete and think is gone and retrieve it back. Just imagine if the feds get involved in a case like this and comes to Guyana. They will shake everybody, including your cell phone and the calls that you made on that day and who you speak to. Or if you send a text message to a person that is involved in this murder, you need to be worrying. There's a lot of names have been called, and I don't want to call them name there. But if you are involved in Adriana Young murder, if you was a part of this sacrifice, if you play any role in it, you should be worried. Because a lot of people already got involved in this case and they are looking at the case as we speak. The lawyer for Adriana Young, he is not no joke. And I see this man as a serious man and him not playing no games. He is fighting for justice. For one and for all. Guyanese. So if you are not a Guyanese, you can take yourself out of this. But this man is fighting for justice for one and all. I see a lady come out and talk about justice for the WD hotel owner. And fuck the people and the dead person. That's what the lady said. Let me tell you something, lady. Be careful of the words that come out of your mouth. Because God have a way over quiet people and calm on the down. You are looking at a little baby girl. As a woman, you are looking at another woman that lose her life at 11 years old. That will never have the chance to enjoy this world. And you are saying, fuck her? Your day is coming because every dog have them day. To the Guyanese community, don't stop putting pressure on the government in Guyana because they are not fair with your people. So 11-year-old that lose her life in Guyana did not get no justice. And the president and the vice president said that they was going to make sure that she got justice. Her funeral is the 22nd of June. So for anybody who want to partake in that, I'm playing the voice notes so you guys hear what the vice president said when he first learned about the story before he speak to the president. Listen to this.
The premises, and there was no body, or the young lady was not found.
He said they searched the premises, and there was nobody.
I then saw a report from the police, a release from the police.
Yeah.
Which spoke about checking the pool and the premises since last night. And then saying this. The command center in Regional Division number 3 was contacted and viewed footage showed that
this is the vice president, you know.
A red and black Ram motor car bearing registration number PSS 4684, which drove off in an eastern direction heading towards Friedenhoek. Now, if they have that footage, the police,
yes,
and they put it in a statement here, they should immediately release the footage.
We have not yet seen it.
I don't know why there is a delay in releasing this footage. Because this is very inconsistent with the entire story.
Yes, sir.
If you viewed footage that showed the young lady entering into a car, You give a specific car number,
Yes.
and the color and the make of the car, and they drove off. Then release the footage that you viewed. We want to see it too, as a country, and the family would want to see that too. How, after this person left, well, this young lady left,
Adriana Young.
her body returned to the pool. Something is wrong,
Thank you.
and we have to get to the bottom of this. And we're not going to rest until that happens. And whoever is culpable, whoever, if there is a
Listen what he said.
people will face consequences. We're not going to tolerate this. This young girl should have never lost her life.
And she did.
And as the president said, there'll be a thorough investigation, and wherever we find transgressions, there'll be consequences.
Up till now, we're not getting nothing like what he said in that video, because after he made that video, he was coached, meaning they sit with him and said, what the hell you did? You shouldn't have done that. Now, it shows where the corruption is very high in Guyana. So all Guyanese, you think that you guys failing just Adriana Young? This goes to show you that y'all failing all the rest of kids that didn't get justice. Like the 20 kids that got burnt up in the school that didn't get no justice. Like the rest of people who die in the Doubleday Hotel that didn't get justice. There's a lot of injustice that's going on in Guyana. And I'm here to tell you that you guys need to do something about this. You need to do something about this injustice. If you sit there and watch other people, kids lose their life, your day is coming. Because when they don't have nobody else to turn to, they will turn to your kids. Or they will turn to you. You will be one of the sacrificed next.